since it's part of sports. Part of this sport, for sure.
Dana Caitlin Chukadian got another solid win. She was offered a title shot previously. Is it safe to assume she'll be getting offered another title shot?
Yeah, she won. Yep.
And Johnny Walker, suffered his first UFC loss after his win against Serkinov. You said you were going to kind of take things slow with him, but then he gets matched with a top guy like Corey Anderson, and he doesn't look great, obviously. So you kind of regret that decision?
Yeah, it's not that he didn't look great. You can't come out and goof around like that. You got away with it when you were playing with some of these guys earlier on, but when you start to going against a pissed off Corey Anderson, dead serious out there, it's just you can't play in this sport, man. And you definitely can't play here. You can't do that.
How did I get?
Dana,
I don't know how I landed that.
With all the talk of the president being here tonight, how great that was and what that says, Josh Duhamel made the video board.
Good
Why
Lord.
was there no showing of the president in attendance for the audience to see that, other than his arrival, which you'd have to see with your bare eyes?
Yeah, we showed the arrival. We showed him on TV, but we didn't do it in house. So,
what was that decision? Why not?
And when we walked into the arena, I don't think we needed to show him on TV. I've never seen anything like that in my life. I walked in with him. The entire building was on their feet, standing as high as they could with their cell phones. I was literally blown away. I just went, holy fucking shit, I've never seen anything like this in my life.
Was there concern that there may be a reaction that maybe would be disrespectful?
No. We walked in and the crowd was great. And then he stood up one other time and got a good reception.
Quick question on, you said no interest in running back the main BMF fight. With all the interest, clearly, traditional fans, non-traditional fans, and you said boxing and the MGM, they showed it. Why? I know you told us with the belt, it was one time only, but with all this interest, why not pick this up where we left it off?
The rematch?
Yeah, a rematch of this BMF.
Well, Diaz has to get sewed up tonight. Then in 4 weeks, he's got to have plastic surgery to get all the cartilage out of his, his eyebrows or whatever the doctor was telling me. He's got to have some work done. And I think that right now, Masvidal, like I said earlier, has had an amazing year. And he's going to move on to something else. I'm not saying that Diaz and Masvidal might not end up facing each other again. Just not something I'm looking at right away.
And finally, 500 events for the UFC. A league now that is synonymous with the sport. The average American believes UFC is actually the sport, not just your league. What does it mean to you to be at 500 tonight? And what would you say is the one memory above all others that stays with you at this milestone?
The memory that stands out the most, well, when people ask me that, there's so many. Obviously, tonight is one of them. When we first got back on pay-per-view, when we did our Fox deal, the ESPN deal. I mean, there's just so many. This thing has gone. There's just so many different milestones and amazing, moments in the business and the sport. I couldn't just pick one.
Nick Diaz walked out late. I was wondering if you talked to Nick, see him backstage.
I just said hi to him. We didn't talk about it.
So you didn't indicate to you at all that he's at all coming back.
I honestly don't think Nick Diaz will fight again.
And could you shed some light on the state of the lightweight division? There's been reports that Khabib probably might be fighting March or April. Is that what you're targeting at this moment in time?
Yeah. Yep. No, we're working on it. There's going to be, if you think about next year, Conor has said publicly that he wants to come back and fight next year. You got Tony versus Khabib. You got Masvidal out there now. You got Israel Adesanya, who's saying, everybody thinks Yoel Romero's so tough. I'll fight Yoel Romero. And then you got Costa out there too. There's a lot of good fights next year. Oh, we haven't even talked about John Jones. Then you still got Stipe and Cormier again. So many good fights next year. The end of this year, Korea. Yes. Yeah. We got good shit coming up. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good year.
And you mentioned Connor's announcing the fight. Can you give us any update on that? Apparently Cerrone's a front runner.
There's nothing done. Literally nothing. Zero. Connor came out and said that. People then said, is this true? And I said, he wants to fight that day, but we literally have. Nobody's called Cerrone. Cerrone actually texted me yesterday and said, I hope all this talk is true. So there's literally nothing done. Zero.
And earlier this week, it emerged that Robert Whittaker canceled some sort of, I think it was a tour in Australia because he's been offered a fight. Can you shed some light on that?
Well, he wants to fight. He wanted to turn around immediately and fight again. So, yeah, we're working on it.
Is Darren Till now in line to fight?
I don't know.
Ah.
Thank you.
Being over here. As mentioned, Stephen Thompson had a very good showing tonight, but the top of welterweight is just so congested right now. We've got the title fight coming up in December. We've got Tyron Woodley. We've got Jorge Masvidal, and Wonderboy is very determined to get another title shot. Realistically, how close is he?
I have no idea. You guys know I don't make
What
fights.
the fuck was that?
Well, yeah, obviously, he looked great tonight. I mean, he won fight of the night. He's looked better than he's looked in a long time. We'll see. Was he in here already? See his hand?
Yeah. And
So,
secondly,
that's going to be a minute.
yeah, there was a controversial happening this week, elbow gate, where Kelvin Gastelum sort of leaned his elbow on Rafael Cordero.
Yeah.
I was wondering what your opinion is on that.
Yeah, I saw it. I don't know how much pressure he had on the elbow. You know, the thing is with wrestling guys, all the little tricks and all that shit. The commission obviously didn't see it. Are they investigating that? What was going on? Yeah. They're reviewing it.
And
Thing is, yeah, no, say it.
They're gonna, if they see something that they saw it and they think he cheated, there we go. There's the answer.
was there some kind of policy from the UFC?
Nah, it's got nothing to do with me, man. That's between him and them.
And then Alexander Gustafsson retired earlier this year, but it seems that now he's having second thoughts. He's actually going to compete in Sweden in a submission wrestling event, and he's spoken to us multiple times, saying that he's a little bit uncertain about his retirement. Would you like to see him back in the UFC?
Who said that?
Alexander Gustafsson.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because in just a month or so, he will compete in submission wrestling.
Right. Yeah, no, we definitely talked to him, and he definitely wants to fight again.
So he wants to fight in the UFC again. That's very good.
Yeah.
Is there any timeline for when he will come back? Or? Okay. And finally, did he talk to Trump after the event, and what did he?
I did.
Did he have anything to say?
He loved
about
it. He had a blast. He loved it. You know, he said, it was great. I mean, if the last time he was a live UFC fight was the